live video. There we go. Matthew Russell, there he is.
That's right. So happy pre-King's Day celebration. April 27th is King's Day across the Netherlands. And, of course, we here in the Old Pueblo are getting into the spirit ourselves, quite literally. The official cocktail of the Netherlands is called the Kopstootjes. And the Kopstootjes, for the uneducated, the best parallel that I could come up with is a Boilermaker. But let me just qualify that before I start getting your texts. A Boilermaker takes the shot of the spirit and literally dumps it into a glass of beer. What a disservice that does to the spirit. You need to enjoy each with great care, with great love, with great intention. So in the Dutch tradition, the spirit is called Bols Jenever. Bols Jenever is a botanical spirit, much like gin is here in the United States. And they serve that alongside either an Amstel or a Heineken.
So this is kind of in the aquavit kind of world?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes, exactly right.
We've done aquavit shots with Mia Hansen on this show before. So
okay, so
that's part of the
making history there, but
out of the Danish world. I want to say to Ed Alexander, wave out of your monkey glass to Facebook Live, Ed. You look beautiful.
Okay, now this is an interactive process, and it takes great care. Let me just say, I did not bring Bols Jenever, and I did not bring Heineken because I would not deign to bring in a beer or a spirit to the Wake Up Tucson show if it were not distilled or brewed locally. So in the place of the Bols Jenever, I have chosen to celebrate the botanicals through the expression of the Old Tom Gin from our good friends, of course, from Three Wells Distilling Company. And alongside that, instead of the pedestrian Heineken or Amstel, I have chosen to dial up the Citra Zona IPA from Barrio Brewing Company. Now, I'm fascinated by what this is going to do because the botanicals in the Old Tom Gin, this juniper-forward botanical experience,
right,
I think is going to play quite well with the floral and fragrance of the hops within the IPA.
So this is the first time you've put these together?
I've never done this. This is a milestone moment.
Oh, my Lord.
And very well good. Very well good. All right, now, you will notice that, the Dutch people are very much a glass half full people. They are optimistic. They are full of life. They're full of spirit. But as good Dutch folks they are, glass half full is just not good enough. So the tradition of the Kopstootjes is to fill the glass as full as you possibly can until it just starts to weep over the edge. Now, mind your weeping. I don't want to see the expression on Zach Yenter's face with gin all over the console. But anyway, the idea here is to take a sip first to the point where you can then comfortably pick up the glass and have a proper toast.
Sure.
But you are not allowed to use your hands. So the Kopstootjes literally translates to little headbutt. So you literally have to put your hands at your side, go down to the glass with respect, say a poem or a prayer, whatever works for you, and then audibly slurp the spirit side of the Kopstootjes, and then go to the beer, and then at that point you can gently and in a very rhythmic fashion alternate to and fro, and that, Chris DeSimone, is Dutch tradition. And I should say, what
an advanced society.
Before I forget, you too can try the Kopstootjes on King's Day at, where else? The Dutch Eatery and Refuge in Main Gate Square. They're having a party starting at 9 a.m. all the way deep into the night with Dutch fare, Dutch cocktails, Dutch beer, and of course the Kopstootjes. And I thought I would practice my Kopstootjes skills, lest I embarrass myself in public. So here we go.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
Ed's playing the Dutch national anthem for the. Remember, I want to give everyone a chance. If you're on Facebook and you want to watch this, you have to go to my page, Christopher DeSimone, or I tag Matt on it, so you can go to Matt's page, Matt Russell, 2 S's, 2 L's, and you can watch Matt do this. So go to Facebook right now to watch this. Now, 2 things. We talk about our local. We're always trying to push our local.
Right.
So you have your Copper Mining Brewing Company.
Oh, indeed I do. Your neighbor.
Right
down the street from the intergalactic headquarters of Bustos Media, LLC.
I'll see if I can do this without hurting myself. And then I have my Best 23 Miles of Mexican Food shirt on today, where basically we declared that we're the best 23 miles of Mexican food, square miles, in the United States of America.
So proud.
So
proud.
here we go.
I feel like I should rise. I mean, it would be, again, a disservice to the Dutch people to be sitting in my chair, but this is a deal Lawrence chair, so I'm not going anyway. Let's do this.
This is America, buddy.
Now, I have poured a serving for you, so maybe we can flip the phone after I do my Kopstootjes, because I want to capture this historic moment for you, Chris DeSimone.
I want to see you practice. You're going to practice. Here we go. Matt Russell does, you said Kopstootjes?
Kopstootjes.
Okay, before you do that,
Yes.
I want to do this. I want to take my Wall Street Journal and cover the electrical here.
Yes. As the Old Tom Gin cascades over the console, another successful interview
All right.
with Matt Russell.
So the Wall Street, I use the Arizona Daily Star to wrap my fish, and I use this to, oh, sorry, little Timmy. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. He's standing up and he has his hand on his heart for some Dutch guy.
I have sipped the gin from its vessel, and now that I can comfortably raise this without spilling, beautiful burst of botany in this bottle. And then you gently and with respect take the beer, in this case the Citrus on IPA, follow that botanical expression with this beautiful hop forward brew.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Prost! I never leave home without it. Right, my shaker is a national treasure. But anyway, at this point, now that you've had a little bit of each, the level of the spirit in the beer has come down a little bit in the glass, and now you can spend the rest of the 32 minutes that we have sipping in a very rhythmic fashion and celebrating the Dutch people. Again, April 27th, King's Day. No better place to do it than at the Dutch in Main Gate Square.
I had a frightening image when you first started describing this. I actually thought you were going to put your lips around that glass and somehow hold it and tap it back or something like that.
No, that is, I'm darn near 52 years old, Chris DeSimone, and if my mother is on Facebook and sees me do that, I'm going to have a mommy moment.
All right.
The likes of which I haven't seen since adolescence. No.
Take the phone.
All right, here we go.
I'll do this thing. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Now that I know it's a little more civilized than I thought it was.
Okay, so this is Chris DeSimone's inaugural Kopstootjes. He is pausing. He is he's reciting some poem. Yes, here he goes. Oh, he's going deep breath. Okay, so very gently, I want to hear. Oh, the audible sounds. He has the surround sound expression of the botanicals from the Old Tom Gin.
That is very botanical.
Isn't that lovely? It's just that wonderful juniper bite that great gins have. And now he is hoisting high with great fanfare the Citrusona IPA from Barrio Brewing Company. Now, you've got that aftertaste of the botanicals from the gin. Now you are following that, some say chasing, with a beautiful floral note of those hops. And don't you just love the way those play together?
Tastes like the canals in the Netherlands right now. This is beautiful.
There it is. Isn't that lovely? I mean,
I can feel the tulips coming in. Beautiful.
Congratulations, we made it.
Look at that. Looks like we made it.
Left each other along the way. Boy, we have morphed into Manilow, right? Darn these Kopstootjes.
All right, you've seen us do this thing. We're going to end the Facebook Live. Thanks for everyone for checking in and watching. There he is, Matt